As a classroom teacher, I also enjoyed, teaching with the kids because I taught third grade to sixth grade. We thought that this is the highest point of our career na naging principal me. And then we are still waiting for, some opportunities na ma-promote pa. I have always believed that growth happens when we are willing to leave our comfort zones.
Yes.
Makasulit sayang siya because we are at the peak of our career. But then, namo is, no, wala na mahimo. Gihatag na ni God. Okay, go. Just work on with your dreams. Do not be afraid to take that steps because if you take the first step, then sunod-sunod na siya ang opportunities nga imong madangpan or imong ma-achieve sa life.
Maayad haaldaw, BukSU community. Welcome to another episode of Real Minds, Real Stories, the BukSU podcast series. Last month, we were so inspired by the story of Ma'am Marisol Panganiban as she shares to us her journey of motherhood. This time around, it's going to be a special episode since we are celebrating the 102nd anniversary of Bukidnon State University. And what better way there is to celebrate by inviting someone who truly lives the core values of Bukidnon State University. We are so blessed today to have with us in our conversation an alumnus from the College of Education. He is also formerly the president of the Supreme Student Government. He also has served Department of Education for quite some time and is now currently connected in Missouri, a particular school in Missouri, USA, a father, a husband. We have this morning the person of Mr. Carlos B. Barretto Jr.
Oh,
good morning.
Good morning, Doc Sile.
Yes,
and
good
thank
morning,
you for
sir.
inviting me. And it's my privilege and honor to be invited as one of your guests in your podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for really saying yes to this invitation. I know it's a very, very short lang a notice, but you come here on out of your hectic schedule, you really made time to be with us this morning. So, maing buntag diha, sir. How would you want to be called, Sir Kaloy or Sir Carl?
Anything. CJ or Kaloy.
Okay. Yes, sir. Good morning. So, from diri ra ba tanong? From Malay-Balay lang?
Yep,
Okay. So, you would want to greet pa some special people right now before we proceed with our conversation?
To all the podcast televiewers, good morning, everyone. And I'm back here in my, my alma mater, the Bukidnon State University. Thank you.
Yes. So, yes, Sir Carl, when we were really trying to go over with someone to be invited this episode, we were really thinking of someone who truly have inspired, of course, and has been bringing really, the core values of Bukidnon State University. So, when your name was one of those, like, nahatag, so we were really getting into the way of really connecting with you. So, salamat kaayo. So, before we proceed, can you give us a little dagan siguro sa pagpaila sa imong kaugalingon? Who is really Sir Kaloy? And I think it was mentioned earlier that you were also very much active as a student leader before, in the SSC president, and then was awarded also as one of the 10 outstanding students of the Philippines in 2000. So I would have to presume that medyo bisig yun ang imo ang student life before. So might as well take us to that journey, sir.
Okay. I am Carlos B. Barretto Jr., a proud alumnus of Bukidnon State University. My journey began as a student of Bachelor in Elementary Education here, concentrating in English. And I've been a devoted student at the same time actively involved in the different organizations at BukSU. And I've been a very active student leader, as you said. I started as counselor and then Reading Society president, and later on SSC counselor, and for the last time eventually SSC president in the year 2000. Then I've been a country leader at the as a Philippine delegate to the Arirang International Camp in Seoul, Korea. So those experiences taught me that leadership is not about titles but about service, influence, and impact. No. So ang akong journey as estudyante diri sa Malaybalay, very, kumbaga kuan siya kanang very colorful, and I really love reminiscing the past as a student, because diri sa una pag-start na ako, very active ko as a student leader. So during that time, first year ko, nagdagan na din ko as counselor sa SSC. So tanan because Reading Society organization is covered niya ang tanan na estudyante taking English as subjects. So that was the time na pagdagan ako again as SSC counselor, nakuha na ako ang position is because of the votes, the majority votes that time was first year, right? Incoming freshman sa college. So that's why na may mga activities po sa Reading Society before na very enjoyable na kung asa ang mga estudyante good really they really appreciate it.
So that started your busy life in college.
Yeah.
First
Then
year pala.
aside from that, daghan pa kayo ng mga organizations kung na-involve ko sa, I'm a fratman also. I'm a member of the Alpha Phi Omega, International Service Fraternity and Sorority here at Bukidnon State University. So, and aside from that, naging ROTC officer pud ko diri sa BukSU before, so very busy
So,
na.
daghan juga
Daghan kayo na commitment, but then as a estudyante, kabaluman ta mo balance sa atong pagka-estudyante. So that's why.
But are you from Malaybalay, sir? Or you were born and raised in?
I was born in Banisila North, Cotabato. So nag-college ako diri sa Malaybalay because I have a sister here. They live at Heights. So diha ako nagpuyo sila ha. So murag na kuha na pud diri sa Malaybalay.
Sa Malaybalay.
Yeah.
So that started really from Banisilan, making your way out now to Malaybalay, and then usually ang uban ba na would take some time to adjust.
Yeah.
But on your first year, you were already seen to be actively involved naman and engaged with activities at that time.
Yep.
So siguro mo gyud tong nakahatag og enough confidence for you to really run as
Yep.
SSC president, and then getting all with those mga experiences bitaw di mo as student
Yeah.
leader. So you graduated, sir, in 2001. 2001. And then after 2001, mo na din to, that started your journey na dayon into your professional
Yeah,
life?
in 2001, I graduated here in BukSU, Bachelor in Elementary Education, concentrating in English. And after graduation, naman di ba, I have said, what I have said is the awarding, the 10 outstanding student of the Philippines in Region 10. So I was blessed and awarded as one of the top 10 outstanding students of Region 10 that time. And then after that, a month after, I was able also to get the spot for being the finalist for the 10 outstanding students of the Philippines, and we were awarded at the Malacanang Palace during the time President Macapagal Arroyo. So mauna sa atong journey. So after that awarding ceremony also, I was awarded the plaque of appreciation by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan here in Bukidnon, the SP. And after that, the Honorable SK Provincial Federation President Emmanuel Hanyuso absorbed me as his legislative staff at the provincial capital. So he absorbed me as his legislative staff. So that's why I worked there as a legislative staff
That's the province.
in the province. And after that, after his term, then Honorable Angelo Ralph Roland took over, and then he also absorbed me as his legislative staff and worked for him for his entire term. And during the time also, I was given the opportunity to be one of the scholars. So that's why I took the Bachelor of Laws here, BukSU, and I was included also as one of the pioneering batch of BukSU Bachelor of Laws here. But I did not finish the Bachelor of Laws. Okay, the degree. Yep.
Okay. So you were with province for like
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. So after 3 years, after working the provincial government for 3 years, so I transitioned to DepEd. So that's why I went home and then applied for the position. So on there, my journey to teaching started there as elementary teacher.
That was mga
2005. So I was hired 2005, March 1 of 2005. So my journey in teaching started March 1, 2025.
Wow.
So right on there.
So home base na ka to
Yeah,
sa
home base na.
Banisilana.
Yep. Then as a classroom teacher, I also enjoyed teaching with the kids because I taught 3rd grade to 6th grade. So grade 6, so nagtudlo ko. So that's why I enjoyed being a teacher elementary. And then after that, in 2016, I was given the opportunity to be a teacher in charge of one of the schools in Banisilan. So I took that opportunity na maging teacher in charge. And then right and there, because maybe of we don't know the performance, so I was promoted as head teacher. Teacher, and then right and there after promoted as head teacher, so daghan pa ng mga trainings na gi-atinan, so promote na sad ko na head teacher 2. And then after that, I took the principal's exam and nakapasa as principal. So
na-principal na din ato nga sa school.
And then after that, sa pagka-principal, na-busy na sa dito, daghan kayong mga activities. Kabalo na ka-training, seminars, and then speakership, resource, nakuhan ko as resource person sa mga trainings, and especially yung training is the matatag curriculum. So I was a speaker, resource person for the matatag curriculum for in the whole division of Cotabato. So nag-train me og teachers about the matatag curriculum. So that was the last.
Now,
yeah, that was the biggest or the highest time na nag-serve ko as principal in my division, the division of Cotabato.
Okay, Banisilan is part of Cotabato.
Yeah. Ang among center sa among division is the Kidapawan City, Kidapawan Division. No?
So for DepEd, dugay-dugay, good food, sir,
Dugay-dugay. So I served DepEd for about 19 years.
19?
Yep, 19 years. So
19 years.
Yep.
On a more personal note, syempre, your wife is also into teaching, sir?
Yeah.
During that time? Or diri pod siya ba? Diri graduate? Alumnus pod nato?
Oh, alumnus pod akong wife diri siya. And then, she was one of the national scholars during her time na nag-take diri nag-masteral dinhi. So she finished her master's degree in English language teaching as a national scholar of DepEd. So and then after that, my wife also because I wanted her to be like me as school administrator too. So I encouraged her to take also principal's exam. So that's why when she took the principal's exam, she also passed the
Exam.
principal's exam. So duha nami.
So gyapon sa Banisilan,
Yeah,
gyapon
sa
siya
Banisilan,
area,
sa
nga
Banisilan
division.
area. So, sa among division. And also, we took the SISWE, the exam, and then she, nakapasa siya. So, sa SISWE passer si wife. Nako.
Wow.
So, and with this experiences, so I know na one kaayo sa among life, sa among kids, sa among profession, supposed to be, we thought that this is the highest point of our career na naging principal me. And then we are still waiting for, some opportunities na ma-promote pa as supervisors and, higher positions pa. But here's the thing. We are trying to look some FB posts na encouragement dito nakakita. May mga teachers working abroad and sa my wife nakita niya na kaya kung magkuan santa mag-try ta, it's because na magkuan another opportunity of our life because our kids dagko naman.
How many kids do you have, sir?
I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah, and my eldest son is a graduate of Bachelor of Nursing here also in BukSU. And he's right now working at the Polymedic Hospital here.
So, kay nurse.
Nurse. And my second son also is taking also Bachelor of Science in Nursing at San Isidro College, and he's on his 3rd year. And my youngest daughter is grade 11 student at San Isidro College. So mo na mong paningkamutan na when we go back, madala na mo ang among youngest.
Ang youngest.
Youngest.
Okay. So ang nahitabo din ato like from province, from being a legislative staff and then transitioning now into the Department of Education. And then you were like at the peak because syempre not everyone would be given like the position of being a school principal. And then ang nakanais ana is that kamo pag yung duha sa imong asawa. And then seeing siguro post like FB posts encouraging teachers to really go out na like what was really the turning point that prompted you that of course daghan man uban makakita gyud pero when was really that particular time that you mentioned that can we like forgo of this position kasi it really is resembling a more resigned good ka for 19 years. No, it was not resign. It was really retirement, sir. Early retirement. When was that, sir? Kay murag you were also serving paman DepEd, napaka sa matatag curriculum, 'di ba? Busy pa sa training, sa mga trainers, and what was really the turning point that we'll have to make this decision?
Okay, what inspired me was the desire to grow professionally and personally while making a broader impact on education. So that's the turning point. So that's why we told ourselves na saka kung magkuan po ta to grow more. Although diri nagkuan naman ta as principals, but then what about bringing our profession, our skills, our talents, our knowledge, being an educator in the international arena, right? So I have always believed that growth happens when we are willing to leave our comfort zones.
Yes.
So and then moving abroad was not simply about pursuing a job. It was about expanding my perspective, learning from different educational systems, and challenging myself to become a better educator and leader. So, and I wanted to bring the experience and values I gained in the Philippines to an international setting while continuing to learn from others.
Wow.
And but I realized that opportunities often lie on the other side of uncertainty. Sometimes the biggest risk is not taking the opportunity at all.
So when the decision was made, nga manglarga na mo, of course, bugat gyud no kay mo retire biya gyud. Was it consulted, were the kids consulted about the decision? Was it really a family decision? Nga murag kuan, yeah. Syempre the kids would be like left behind. Muuna lang mo ni Mrs. How difficult was that, sir? Kana nga time?
Yes, we talk as a family. Namo na, this is, we are not doing this for our own selves. We are doing this for you, for your better future ahead. Kaya kung naanami dito, maayo ang atong dagan sa atong, the opportunities there for us as an educator. And also, while we are doing our work there, we are also seeking for opportunities para sa inyo. So, pag istorya naman, then agreed naman ng mga bata because, thinking that it's for their own future.
Yeah.
So, mo na nga, okay, no
Correct.
problem. And kung sa ilaha it's because my eldest son is a nurse now. And I am really proud of my eldest son because he's really responsible. Taking care of
The younger siblings.
The younger siblings. Una-una, mo na pag-plaster. He's murag nagkuha na siya as a father. In behalf of us.
In behalf sa imo ang physical presence si kuya na.
Nainatay na siya, di ba?
Sir, like before we'll go to your current school and present school right now. Syempre, you're already there since 2024, okay? You're already connected with Normandy Schools Collaborative District, okay, in Missouri, USA. But like getting into there and then just reflecting ba sa imo ang 19 years with the Department of Education, what is really one thing merag makaingon ka nga gimingaw gyud ka sa DepEd and kana makita ni mo kaugalingon nga hala no makamingaw magididay na sa DepEd before kay syempre almost 20 years there. Unsa isa ka butang nga murag makaingon gyud ka pag abot nimo dito nga murag gimingaw ko ani. Sa pagpanarbaho.
One thing na ma-miss na ako sa DepEd is the opportunity na like given to me as principal for the trainings and seminars given to me. Kay ako manggod is murag into human resource management. As a principal, kailangan mo manggod na siya na kuan sa imo na magdala kag tao and then the resources that you have, how you manage the schools resources, how you manage your stakeholders, the children's performance, your teachers. O kada ako ma-miss is because in Normandy school in the US, I'm into classroom only. So sa classroom ko, so ma-miss na nako ang mag-manage og teachers, the resources, yan na siya. And the stakeholders. Yan na siya ang ako ma-miss sa DepEd.
Kana, no? Kasi syempre, diri, you are holding an administrative position. And dito is plainly classroom management
classroom
at
management.
its finest.
Kana
yun, elementary, very kuan ka intermediate years, begin na siya, no, sir? So, getting into that decision of really retiring early now from government service and really taking on that or trailblazing another path nga medyo out of your comfort zone. How difficult was it in the first few months? What was really the hardest part of that?
In the first few months, the biggest challenges that I have encountered, of course, is adjustment to the culture. The culture, and then the educational system. Kay lahi ra man gud sa tuwa diri og ang ilaha. So and then of course, work environments and everything from communication styles to instructional practices required adjustment.
Do you share the same school, sir, with your your wife?
No, we're serving different schools. Kay dito dili allowed ang magtudlo ang mag-asawa sa isa ka school. I don't know to other districts, but in our district
dili siya
pwede.
Do you have also mga kaubanan nga mga Pinoy sa imo ang
we have a lot of Filipino teachers working in our district. really. So
Are you still hiring?
really, my sponsor really asked my support, and as an alumnus of my sponsor, my sponsor emailed me to support them hiring teachers, because for the information of everybody, US really has teachers shortage
Okay.
everywhere in the US. So kailangan gid silang teachers.
So murag, do you believe na siguro sa imo ang pila ka tuig na karon dito no since 2024 gakatagaan ba og attention pod ang mga teachers coming from the Philippines?
Yeah, of course, teachers coming from the Philippines are great teachers.
Yes.
Bisag asa, so bringing the pride to where they graduated, bringing the values, the knowledge and skills of being a teacher, really maka-proud.
No.
Maka-proud.
Maka-proud.
Kay bisag asa ta ibutang teacher Filipino teachers really ma-appreciate nila kung unsa gyud ang atong kahibalo, the quality teaching nga na ta as a Filipino teacher. Bisag asa ta ibutang maybe sa kanang suok-suok na kayo na lugar, we are always proud sa atong alma mater kung isang pagtudlo sa ato, the excellence that we are bringing, we the way we touch lives of others children, of the children from other country, really touching, and we can be proud, and anything that we do as a teacher really can be proud of.
No, maka-proud kayo makita natong mga kaugalingong mga Filipinos, co-Pinoys there also serving, and then bringing on the pride of the Philippines. Lami na samot na siguro gid sir no, nga lami paminawon na bakit animo nga ang mga kaubanan nimo also came from the same institution from your alma mater, Bukidnon State University. Murag instant na mo connect na dayon ta. So that was really one of those mga medyo difficult nga mga challenges in the first few months. Kay you were, of course, being in an administrative position for quite some time, and then holding a classroom lang, managing kids, good, and then lahi-lahi man gid tag communication styles. Kay ang mga Filipino banggod kay, di ba? I believe so nga dili kita ingon na ka-confrontative. So lahi pod ang kultura dito. So how was it katong kamo with, did it help nga uban mo ni Mrs. dito sa US? What was some answer coping nimo in times with makaingon ta nga challenging man day dire, or was there a time that you somehow may pagwala ko niyan hidire niabot ba ta nga mga punto?
Yes, ma'am. There were moments of homesickness and self-doubt. So I miss my family, my community, and the sense of familiarity that comes from being home. However, I learned to focus on building relationships, staying open-minded, and embracing continuous learning. And someone ni Mrs., it helped a lot na duhami. It's because we comfort each other with, kanang moment na mingawon, kanang moment na di ni mo kaya, so naay mo comfort sa usag-usa.
Do you also have like Filipino communities there?
Yeah, and I really appreciate and I really love the Filipino community because they were very supportive. And sa pag-abot pa lang nimo dito, nanay mga Filipino community na mo kung unsay mga needs, unsay may kailangan nimo, unsay may mga ingana. Really, the Filipino community in Missouri I really love it and very supportive. Dako kay silag tabang.
Nice. That's so cool.
Ang Filipino spirits of bayanihan, unsay kulang nimo, unsay wala nimo, provided na. Really, the Filipino community is really well established dito sa Missouri. So that's why.
Good.
Na bisag asa ka gikan na lugar. Basta mo abot ka
Basta
sa
mo
Missouri.
sa Missouri.
Yeah.
That's
Wala na siya ang information mo kuha na sa malapnag na uy natay kuan bag-o na kuan na niabot. So unsay mga needs, unsay mga kuan.
That's
Nga na siya.
Tsada siya.
Tsada.
Paminawon gid ba.
Yeah.
So the thing now is the plan is that later on pagbalik hopefully ninyo is your youngest would be with you na mauban.
Yeah.
Kasi so mabilin lang ang mga kuya sa
Yeah,
dendere.
mabilin sila.
Okay. So with this, sir, no, you've been mentioning about the kids, and since it's also June, it's also Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Like it's Father's Day, kuan man po day celebration ng month of June. Just like take us lang a little, give us like an overview aside from being the father of your school, being the school principal for quite some time. Karon pod sa imo ang mga estudyante karon dito sa Missouri, no? How are you, said sir, as a father? How is Sir Carl as a father po?
Okay. So being a father has been one of the greatest blessings and responsibilities of my life. It has influenced almost every major decision I have made. As a father, I want my children to see that dreams are worth pursuing, that hard work matters, and that challenges can be overcome through perseverance and faith. And my journey abroad was not only for my professional growth, but also create opportunities and better future for my family. And fatherhood continually reminds me that leadership begins at home.
Yeah.
And the same values I strive to teach in schools: integrity, compassion, resilience, and service. So these are the values I hope to model for my children every day. So I want this DAD acronym to be remembered, that D, devotion to God and lead your family spiritually. In A, availability. So be present even when busy. So that's one thing that I am taking into consideration. And the other one is D, discipline with love. So guide with wisdom and compassion. So guide your children with wisdom and compassion. So
Na-imagine ako, Sir Kik, syempre, like, layo ba good, no? So murag, ang kakahitabo karon is like, you just like guide the kids, virtual lang yun ang usahain yung panagkita lang dayon.
yeah.
So, was it difficult for the youngest? Kaya siya man ang only girl at that time?
My youngest is different. She is so quiet and she cannot even express her emotion. Quiet lang siya. Nga na siya. So, sige lang may video call,
Monitor.
follow up, monitor, unsa naman ang mga needs, and then okay naman sila.
Oh, okay. Kaya na-mention po di mo nga si Kuya has already been served. Mura siya ni kuan na nga very responsible and looking at after the siblings.
And my children were very independent na. So that's why dili kay min naga-worry kung unsa naman ang ilang situation, because they were very independent.
Yeah. Kaya I believe if you are transitioning to another place, dayon daghan pa kay kagunahon diri, you will not be able to focus very much on what needs to be delivered. So murag it's a good thing ba nga murag kampante ka nga murag the kids are able to really makahandle sila sa ilang kaugalingon diri. So when you were there now karon didto murag serving a new school in a different place, in a different country, and then marag ang mga kids are here, and then unsa ba, sir, sa imo akaron, no, being an alumnus of Bukidnon State University, then Bukidnon State College pa atong nga panahon, kung naay isa ka murag balon nga imo bitong nadala-dala isip graduate sa Bukidnon State University or Bukidnon State College at that time, sa imong pagpanarbaho, being a legislative staff, being with DepEd for almost 19 years, and now currently serving in Missouri sa elementary pod good nga eskwelahan sa mga kuan. Unsay murag imong balon nga nadala-dala nga imong makaingon ka nga this is because from BukSU gyud ni muni akong balon nga ginadala every time I have to encounter all these professional challenges that I am going through.
Okay, so I think the humbleness, the character, the values
yes.
of being a BukSuan. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I brought there, being humble and being of service. Being of service to others. And kung dala nato atong character, the values that I have gained here from Bukidnon State University, nagapabilin na kung unsa ko dati dinhi as a person with that values. So mao man na gihapon akong gadadon dito as a person. That's why kung naamang na sa imong kagalingon, the values and their characters, bisag asa ka ibutang, bisag asa ka makaabot, magpabilin na ikaw gyud og dala nimo ang BukSU. Kani ay BukSU gini siya.
Yeah,
So
tinuod.
I'm really very proud that, as an alumnus of Bukidnon State University, naka sa US, and then I take pride of these characters and values as BukSuans. So ga-excel ta bisag asa. So I'm really proud na sa among district, the Normandy Schools Collaborative, I was one of the math advisory committee that is working on their math curriculum so sa district. So that's why nako dili man nato nagay pahinambog na oy kuan man ta ingani BukSU ta ingani gyud. No, being humble, just do kung unsay mabuhat nimo at your best.
Yeah.
Pinaka-best buhaton nimo, because at the end of the day, yung pinaka-best nimo makita na nila.
That's a very striking line, sir. Salamat kayo. Yung kang bisag asa siguro ang imong nabalon gyud is ang core values nga imong nakuha sa Bukidnon State College at that time, no? So, ang sakto to imong giingon, bisag asa ka pag dala-dala na nimo imong character, you will shine at your best mong good. So, I was struck by the line that you mentioned that it's very humbling when you are in a new place, no? Kay syempre inaanad biya ka that you're handling, you're in an administrative position, you're given enough respect, due respect gyud kay syempre holding a position. And then pag abot didto nilahi biya gyud ang dagan, no? So it's really humility, being it's very grounding. And then katong na-mention nimo nga miski asa ka ug unsa pa man ang dagan ana, basta you have with you your character, the core values of Bukidnon State University.
And with that, Doc, bisag dili na nimo ipakita na agoy somebody nga makakita.
Yeah, no?
No, it's God's. I don't know na dili man na nimo gay kuan imong kaugalingon naray makakita, kay maka-recommend.
No?
This person is really good and
Performing.
Makita ra na nila.
Dili na kinahanglan nimo ipanabi kung sa imong nga accomplish, nga achieve.
Tama siya, Doc.
It will mura siya kumbaga
Innate na siya.
Yeah,
Innate
no?
na. Mo-flow lang siya.
Tinuod, Sir Carl.
Smooth lang ang flow.
No?
Moabot rin siya.
Everything will just fall into place.
Yeah.
Every
And you
time.
know what, Doc? This opportunity also na mugawas me, you know, Doc, is really, I believe that it's God's. You know. Katong nag-message ako sa isa ka tao sa FB na gusto kong magawas. Then, wala ra, ingana ra siya. Then, a year after, Doc, na nag-message balik, kamusta na yung plan mo? Nawas ka. Ingon ako, wala naman ko yung plan. It's because nga, di ba, ingon ako, nanako sa peak sa akong career. No. Let's work on this. Gusto mo, let's work on this. Ito sunod-sunod na siya. And you know, Doc, for 2 months, nakahawa na dahil ni. See?
Wow.
Ingana kadali if it's God's will.
God's will.
So, yun na siya kapaspas. And sa mo, ang uban ng mga applicants, di ba, na yung mga demo teaching? Amo, interview radok. Duwa minimisis ga-interview. Right away.
Yeah, siguro looking at your qualifications and the service that you've rendered.
So, inga na siya nga ang process. So, inga na siya kadali. 2 months ang processing. Ang ubandok, di ba, 1 year, 2 years ang
Yeah,
processing.
it would take some time.
Yeah. So,
But
I
you
really
waited for that right time.
yeah.
And you took the
Ingon nga
virtue of
ingon
patience.
nila na the opportunity comes at the right time, at the right place. Ba?
Yes.
So, inga na siguro right time na to sa mga gihatag niya.
How hard was that, sir, leaving DepEd? Was it difficult for you? Because you have been like attached already for the longest,
Makasulitag sayang siya because we are at the peak of our career. But then, yung namo is, no, wala na mahimo. Gihatag na ni God. Okay, go.
No.
So, it's hard to, to let go. But then, i-accept na to because ingon pa nga, ang Ginoo na ay maayong plano para sa imo.
Yes. No, sakto.
We just waited for the right time.
You waited for the right time,
Yeah.
and then while waiting for the right time, you took the time to really develop the skills, whatever was given to you by serving also others,
Yeah.
diba? So right now, Sir Carl, no, what could be like as an alumnus now of Bukidnon State College now, or Bukidnon State University, then Bukidnon State College, like last week we had several graduates, diba? And I think there are also several siguro members of the BukSU community nga mga alumni pod nato karon who are also going through and listening to our or viewing our podcast, our conversation right now. What could be message of inspiration that or marasyag kuan of from given the fact that you've given through several stages sa imong professional endeavors ba? Ano sa mga words of wisdom nga ato ikahatag ka for someone who's also transitioning karon nga gaduha-duha pa pud sila, or even ang isa ka college graduate siguro karon gagapangita na gakabalakan na nga ala ka magyuday ko. Ano sa kay words of wisdom coming from alumnus who went through with these stages right now?
To my fellow BukSuans, so never underestimate the power of your dreams and your potential. Your beginnings do not determine your destination. Whether you come from a small town, face financial challenges, or encounter setbacks along the way, remember that persistence, character, and faith can take you farther than you ever imagined. And do not be afraid to step beyond your comfort zone. Growth happens when you embrace opportunities, even when the path is uncertain. Learn continuously, serve humbly, and lead with integrity. Most importantly, remember where you came from. Carry the values of Bukidnon State University wherever you go. And let your successes be measured not only by what you achieve, but also by how many lives you inspire and uplift. As I often reminded myself, dream boldly, serve faithfully, lead purposely, and never stop growing. And the road less traveled may be difficult, but it often leads to the most meaningful destinations. And always remember this acronym, DREAM. Discover your purpose for the letter D. R, rise above challenges. E, embrace opportunities. A, act with integrity. And M, make a difference. And be guided by the Proverbs, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and future. And looking back, my journey from Bukidnon State University to becoming a curriculum specialist in Missouri can be summarized as one word. Roads are through resilience, embracing opportunities, developing adaptability, showing dedication, and living a life of service. God transformed a young student leader from Bukidnon State University into an educator, impacting learners beyond familiar shores.
Wow.
And as Proverbs 16 verse 9 remind us, in their hearts humans plans their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. And the road less traveled is not always easy, but when purpose meets faith, every step becomes part of God's greater plan.
So, murag, to just like summarize it, murag nakakuanta sa for someone going through with this one is just to take that step, to be brave enough and bold enough to take on that first step of really exploring, because murag sa base pa to Sir Carl, no, the world is so vast, Manggod, for you to explore good and really tanawa, maximize the potentials. And na-mention pa earlier, you could really be of service across borders, Manggod, no?
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to take that opportunity when that opportunity knocks on your door. Opportunity knocks once.
Yeah, it only knocks once, Manggod. So, given the chance that you have then, so kana, from your narrative, from your story, and sa bravery ninyo sa imo ang ni Mrs. Good, diha na to makitaan gud no nga makuan na to sa atong kuan nga ang ato ang pagpaningkamot atong mga chasing the dreams does not really end in our 30s, probably, di ba nga marag stable naman ta, because there could really be aspects pa in our lives that could really fulfill kung unsa pa tong ginapangita, because the chasing of the dreams continues up until makaingon na nga okay, this is it na gyud siya, because of course if the Lord wills about it, okay, we really are just waiting, Manggod. So salamat gid kaayo sa paggahin sa imo ang panahon karon. I would give you siguro karon, Sir Car, to a portion of our time, basig na pa kay words of acknowledgement to family, friends, or BukSU, mga kaila nato diri. I would give you a chance to have your words of acknowledgement or gratitude, if there might be any.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to, especially to Sir Jake Helior, for inviting me to be one of the podcast speaker today. And thank you also, Doc, for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences being an alumnus of Bukidnon State University. And I know those experiences I have here in Bukidnon State University will really, give some learnings. And what I want to tell everybody, that just work on with your dreams. Do not be afraid to take that steps, because if you take the first step, then sunod-sunod na siya ang opportunities nga imong madangpan or imong ma-achieve sa life. So thank you also Bukidnon State University for having me here, for giving me this opportunity to give my impression and give my acknowledgement to my alma mater. Because of you, this is what I am. And the life that I have in Missouri, USA, that is because of you. The character that I have, that is because BukSU. And I'm really very proud being a BukSuans. And mabuhay, BukSu, and keep going, BukSu for excellence.
Yes,
Thank you.
dasig lang. That's our karon sir tagline, dasig lang.
Dasig lang.
Yes. Salamat kayo Sir Carl no. I know that very limited ray mo ang time sa pag-uli, but with one invitation you took the time to really said yes and to be here with us today. So dako kayo mong pasalamat because I believe so that murag this is also a way of like giving back I think to BukSu for sharing your time. Thank you for really giving us this like kanong nga panahon gyud nimo no, and to really be a source of inspiration, especially for our mga students, soon to be educators na gyud, diba? They would take na din the license, and then of course they would look forward for better opportunities. And hearing your story this morning in this podcast episode might also be really para marag makahatag sad sila og mga overview ba nga la ka pwede di ay unsa pay dagan di ay. So this would be a source of inspiration, and you truly are siguro have naka-shine gid ka sa imong field karon as an educator, as a father, as a husband, because you have truly lived by the core values of Bukidnon State
And one thing,
University.
Doc, I am also trying to tell to those educators that wants to be are looking for a job abroad, and I'm
Yes.
really I am dedicating myself to help them, find the work, because my sponsor, featured me in their blog. My Green Heart sponsor featured me in their blog. So in giving back also to my sponsor, and my sponsor also emailed me to have them to help them find teachers to really
also
want to be
interested.
who are really interested. So I'm giving my email and my sponsor's email too.
Yeah.
That's why I also give that one to
The
the dean.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I emailed also Doc Del Rosario about it. So
Wow, so yeah, that's a very good
Makatabang
news,
ka.
di ba?
Makatabang
So
ka.
to those interested, you can, of
Yeah.
course, no? Kay nanas atong atubangan diri si Sir Good to could really give us a testimony of how was it there transitioning na po dayon. So, yeah, sa daghan mga interested karon, but dako pud kay nang ikatabang. Salamat for sharing that information, sir,
Okay.
no? So again, salamat kaayo, Sir Carl, for really being with us in physical presence karong buntaga.
Okay.
And we hope to really be hearing siguro ubay-ubay pa sa imo ang mga didto mga journey, ug hopefully po daghan po ang ma-inspire sa imo ang story karong buntagan, no? And mura man atong pinakatumong gyud at the end of the day gyud, no, nga wherever we go, as long as we live Hawaii by our core, our character, then that grounds us kung asa pa man kadalon.
Yes,
So the center, in behalf of the administration and in behalf of the Center for Advocacy, Resilience, and Wellbeing Services, we wish you the best, and we hope that you get to inspire more lives.
Okay.
Again, daghang salamat.
thank you
Dasig
so
lang.
much. Dasig lang.
Thank you very much again, Sir Carl, for sharing with us your inspiring story with us this morning and our celebration for our 102nd founding anniversary. His story reminded us that we remain impactful wherever we go as long as we abide by our character and our values. So in behalf of Bukidnon State University Center for Advocacy, Resilience, and Wellbeing Services, we wish everyone a happy 102nd founding anniversary, and we look forward of hearing more stories in our second season of BukSU Real Minds, Real Stories podcast episodes. So again, this has been Real Minds, Real Stories, where we'll listen to the strength of every story. Until next time, stay grounded, stay inspired, and remember that your story matters.